Yes! What is up, everyone? And guess who is back on the YouTubes dropping a video again in a 1970s referee shirt? That's right, it's this guy. And there's more coming on the way, so please accept my sincere apologies for the lack of posting. It wasn't personal. I just had a few half-baked ideas that I wanted to bring to life, and that ended up taking more time than I thought that it would. And now I feel like that makes me sound like I've been smoking weed or something, you know?
Smoke weed every day.
But I haven't, because fun fact, I have never smoked anything in my life. And I think that's because I didn't want to do anything that could possibly jeopardize my athletic career. True story. Anyway, we're getting way off topic, as is my tendency, so let's bring the focus back to what this video is all about. Reacting to my Premier League predictions, which, if I can remember what the world was like 11 months ago, pre-pandemic, which is not very easy to do, I'm pretty sure I got all of them right. We have to wait and see.
Here are my always spot-on previews and never wrong predictions for the upcoming Premier League season, and we're going to start with recently promoted Aston Villa.
And please don't miss this first one. Please don't miss this first one.
This season is going to be a grind for them like it is for all teams that get promoted, but I think they're going to have the goods to stay up. I'm going to say 14th.
Yes, thank you for sucking goal line technology. Had you worked in the Villa-Sheffield United game, Villa would have gone down and Bournemouth would have stayed up, and Eddie Howe probably wouldn't have lost his job. And it's just crazy how one mistake can change everything. Also, I know that I said 14th and Villa finished 17th. It's close enough. Next.
And up next, it's Chelsea.
Oh shit. I have zero recollection about what I said that many months ago, so this all feels like new information to me.
So this is a coin flip for me because I can see them finishing as high as 3rd if all goes well and if everyone stays healthy, but as low as 6th if it doesn't. So I'm gonna say 4th for now.
Guess who finished in 4th? Prediction God status confirmed. This is fun.
And next up, it's Watford. Yes, the team that's gone through 13 managers in the last 10 years, which is insane, by the way.
Actually, I don't think this is going to be fun anymore.
However, on the negative side of things, there's been very little investment in the squad this summer when they definitely need it, especially up top since they haven't had a striker score over 10 league goals in the last 3 seasons. And since they haven't purchased anyone of consequence, I don't know how they can expect to improve in any significant way, so I'm going to say 13th.
What the? Why didn't I just give a lower pick that they were going to get relegated with analysis like that? I mean, why didn't I just listen to the words that were coming out of my mouth? The writing was on the wall that Watford were going to struggle. Prediction God status not confirmed.
And now let's talk a little Norwich City.
Here we go.
If Norwich can be as resilient as they were last season, they could survive. They gained an amazing 24 points from losing positions last term, which was an important factor in them winning the championship outright. So it's not outside the realm of possibility to see them do the impossible, but it seems more like a dream than a reality at this point, so I'm going to say 19th. And now it's time to grab the popcorn, yum, 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 because we're talking some Manchester United.
I don't think I had enough faith in Ole Gunnar to pick them to get top 4.
I still feel like they're missing a few pieces from being a legitimate contender again, most notably in the 6th spot, and not only in holding the whole midfield together and protecting the back 4 as a proper number 6 does, but also as a goddamn leader. United need more leaders out on the field.
I meant Bruno Fernandes. They needed Bruno Fernandes.
Till United prove me wrong otherwise, I'm gonna say 6th. Because I don't think they're there just yet. But with Ole at the wheel, it feels like it's trending in the right direction.
I didn't believe Manchester United fans. I'm sorry, but I doubt you had them finishing in the top 4 either. Don't lie to me. However, they're still better than the United I support, Newcastle.
So speaking of Newcastle...
Wait, what? I didn't know they were going to be up. That's weird. That's weird.
However, there is reason to have some hope.
That is absolutely not true. Steve Bruce is in charge.
Because Newcastle actually made 2 pretty good signings, which includes a Brazilian who goes by one name, Joe Ellington, so you know he's gonna be good.
Can I get a quick stat check? Is 2 goals and 32 league appearances considered good?
And Alain Maxima from Nice. Now, both of these guys I expect to be good players from the man who I think will be the Toons' most valuable player this upcoming season, Miguel Almiron, because he makes every team he plays on better. So if he can stay healthy, he's definitely going to help my beloved Newcastle stay up, but barely 16th.
Okay, first off, Almiron did stay healthy, which helped us finish in 13th, so I nailed that. But the real MVP was actually ASM. In fact, he was so good, I don't think he's going to be at the club much longer, and that makes me sad. He better not go to Arsenal, though. I'll be so pissed.
And now we head to the south of England to talk some Brighton. And listen, I'm still pretty bitter that they fired Chris Hughton after he accomplished what realistically should be their only goal of every season, and that's survival, baby.
Still bitter about that.
So it makes me wonder at what point in the season Mr. Potter is going to decide to lose the idealism of his philosophy and revert to being pragmatic, just like Chris Hughton was, just to make sure the team gets results and stays up. I'm going to say about 3 months, and then it's going to be a dogfight, and then they're going to get 17th place again.
I almost nailed it. They got 15th.
And up next, it's Everton.
Wait, timeout. If I didn't say middle of the table, I'm going to be extremely disappointed.
So overall, I think it's just going to take some time for him and the Toffees to get going again this season, but then they're going to pick it up at the end, just like they did last season, but this time finish in 9th. Unless, of course, they sign a big name up top. If that happens, then I'll consider changing my pick to them being the top team outside the top 6 and finish in 7th.
Well, there you go. They didn't sign a big name up top, and no, Alex Iwobi and Moise Kean don't count, and they ended up finishing 5 points away from 9th, so close enough.
But maybe 7th should be reserved for this next team I'm about to talk about, and it's Wolverhampton.
Yes, please say I had them finishing in 7th since they finished in 7th. Please, 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 please.
So I think they're going to get 7th again, which means you can keep your 9th place spot, Everton. And up next, it's Sheffield United.
Nope, don't want to watch this one. Don't want to do it.
And I'm not so sure of Sheffield's chances as much as I want to say otherwise, so I'm going with 20th. Sorry, fellas.
I don't care what that said. In fairness to me, everyone picked Sheffield to go straight back down, not battling for a spot in Europe, so stop laughing, yeah, punks. Also, apologies for ever doubting you, Sheffield United. I won't do it again until the next league preview.
And next up, it's West Ham, who despite their tumultuous season of inconsistency and injuries, manager Manuel Pellegrini navigated the high seas of these issues by getting the team to comfortably finish in 10th.
I don't like where this is headed.
So in summation, I think this is going to be an enjoyable, blowing a lot of bubbles season for the Hammers faithful, but they won't be better than Wolves as the best team not in the top 6, so I'm going to say 8th.
This is a big miss, and frankly, it hurts me more than being wrong about Sheffield or Watford. I thought they were really going to push on this season, not need David Moyes of all people to be the hero and save the day. Damn it. This one bums me out.
Now to keep the conversation going about another team on the outside of the top 6, let's discuss Leicester City.
Yes, I think we should do that.
All 4 of these teams, Wolves, Leicester, Everton, and West Ham, they're all so close in terms of quality and what they're capable of. And in fact, all 4 of these teams were separated by only 5 points last season, and I think we're going to see something similar this time around too, because we can make a strong argument as to why any of them could finish in 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th. And actually, I consider them the tier 2 squads of the Premier League. There's the top 6, there's them, and there's everybody else. Anyway, I think only the 10th spot is open if I'm not mistaken, so I'll say 10th.
Now listen, hear me out. I'm right about those 4 clubs being the tier 2 squads of the Premier League, but what I didn't expect was Arsenal and Tottenham dropping off so significantly this season. But with that said, Leicester probably deserve more love than 10th. Also, I want to give a big congrats to Jamie Vardy for winning the Golden Boot at 33 years old. That is amazing.
And up next, it's the club I always enjoy talking about, Arsenal.
No, why do I say stuff like this? People think I'm already a closet Arsenal fan and this doesn't help. Let's just jump in and see what I had to say.
Because they're not going to win too many games 1-0 this season with their current back line. So for me, and maybe I'm extremely biased here being a former center back myself, but I'm a firm believer that defense wins championships. And yes, I know you need the goal scorers too, but goals dry up from time to time. So how do you win the big ones when the attackers aren't playing well? I'll tell you, with kick-ass defending.
Sounds like genius analysis to me.
Also, once opposing teams figure out how to slow Arsenal down, which will happen, the Gunners are going to need to rely on a sturdy defense to get results, and they don't have it, and I doubt they're going to spend any more money this summer to make it happen since they just broke their record for the most ever spent in a transfer window, which means if you now have to say, in Mustafi we trust, in the hopes that your favorite club has a good season, you're in f***ing trouble. 5th.
How can you say you're in trouble and pick a team to finish in 5th? What was I smoking? Nothing, actually. That was a trick question. I told you already, I don't smoke and never have.
And next up, it's Southampton.
Seriously though, I think we can skip this one. I don't know any Southampton fans, and I don't know anyone that knows any Southampton fans, and they're pretty nondescript as a team and always finish in the middle of the table, so
12th.
exactly. Who's next?
And now let's chat some Crystal Palace.
If I don't mention how in the hell is Wilfried Zaha still on this team, I'll be extremely disappointed.
So honestly, if I was Crystal Palace's best player, Wilfried Zaha, how have I not forced my way out of this team? It's going to be a show if he stays, so just imagine if he leaves, which I expect him to do either now or in the January window. So with all due respect to their manager, Roy Hodgson, who always seems to have an ace up his sleeve when things get tight, I think he's going to run out of cards and luck, and this team is going down to the championship, 18th.
Piss off, Roy Hodgson. But I also have a ton of respect for him. The guy knows how to get it done.
And this next one is a 2-for-1 because I kind of feel like Bournemouth and Burnley are the same team.
That's right. They're both bang average. But let's see what I said about Bournemouth first.
They're going to be fine, and they're going to finish in 11th.
Damn it! And Burnley?
Burnley, on the other hand, well, they're going to struggle like they did last season, but ultimately stay up and finish in 15th.
Okay, we all do math. Only 5 points away from 6 isn't struggling, so I apologize to all the Burnley fans out there for my lack of faith and belief in your squad. And also, goddamn, how many teams are in this league? I feel like I've talked about all of them already.
And now we're down to our final three, the fearsome threesome, Liverpool, Manchester City, and Tottenham.
Only 3 left to go, and I can't wait for the part where I correctly pick Liverpool to win the league like the hero that I am.
There's a lot to like here about Mauricio Pochettino's men, but I still think they're destined for third.
No, there's not a lot to like. They finished in 6th and have Jose Mourinho in charge. And if you agree with me, don't say it to Eric Dyer's family because Eric Dyer might jump into the stands to fight you.
Which leaves us with the real fearsome twosome, Manchester City and Liverpool, who for me are 2 of the top 5 clubs in the world right now, no question.
I still feel the same way, but let's just skip to the end where I say that thing that makes me look like a genius. You know, the part where I pick Liverpool to win it all?
I don't think it's going to be this season, Liverpool. I think City's just a little bit better in these fine margins, so they'll get first again and you're going to get second. But like I said before, it's going to come down to the last weekend, so it should be incredible to watch this whole season unfold.
Come on, what? I didn't pick Liverpool? This is some bull. Why wouldn't I do that? That's unacceptable. I suck. I'm the worst. Anyway, apologies again for being gone so long. I've been doing my thing on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure to hit me up on Jimmy Conrad on those platforms if you haven't already. And of course, be on the lookout for more videos and the return of Manager Eno. When FIFA 21 drops, it's going to be awesome. Also, and this goes without saying, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support over the years, and I'll see you soon. Later.